Hey Andre, I bet you can name on one hand how many performance cars still have a V8.
Corvette,
Yes?
Mustang.
And the new Mustang. So welcome to the Chicago Auto Show, guys. Andre and I are here, and we're here in the Ford booth looking at this. This is the blue Dark Horse. It is a Dark Horse,
Yes.
which is the highest version of the new 2024 Mustang, except this one has the performance pack. And in this video, we're going to crawl around and we're going to show you what the new Mustang looks like, and we're going to talk about the performance package, what that gets you. And one of the things you're getting right there are these new carbon fiber wheels, which are 37% lighter, Andre.
Dude, this is incredible, the way they look. And the tire is special too, right?
Yeah, it's a new Pirelli Trofeo RS. I think that's about as, why don't you show them the tread pattern? That's about as close to a track tire as you can get and still be street legal. I mean, you would not want to take that
No, not on the snow.
in the winter in Colorado. What do you think of the Brembo brakes?
I love it, dude.
Yeah?
So all Dark Horses have the kind of the blue theme as well.
And you can tell it's a Dark Horse, of course, with this new Dark Horse badge. Now, obviously, I was being a little facetious talking about the fact that there aren't a lot of V8 sports cars anymore, but you got to hand it to Ford, right? Over there, we show them that. That is the Mustang Mach-E. So that is really sort of the future of Ford. But yet, in 2024, we will still be able to get this. Not just a Mustang with the V8, but a Mustang with the manual. Which,
Dude, thank you, Ford. Can we see inside of this too? Or is that later?
Yeah, we'll get in there. So let's show them. I mean, this is the new design, of course. A lot of people have said that this is more evolutionary than revolutionary. Obviously, it's a little bit more, well, let's look at it from the front. It's a little bit more wider, I would say. It's like if you took the current Mustang and you kind of, squished it down a little bit, gave it narrower lights, gave it a little bit more aero on the front. Obviously, accentuated this long hood, which has the powerful V8 underneath it. Kept a pretty low roof line, raked this A-pillar almost horizontally back, created a monster back end tire. I don't know what size this Trofeo P0 is.
315s, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's immense, isn't it? And then, of course, stuck a giant wing on the back. And look at those exhausts, Andre.
Quad exhaust, dude.
Quad exhaust. Now, at the end of this video, we'll tell you when this actually becomes available for sale. And it's sooner than you think.
So, dude, first of all, the Mustang always had a good shape, right?
Yes.
So I think if it ain't broke, why fix it, right?
Yeah.
So kind of keep it evolutionary. I understand some of the comments that people were saying, it may look very similar, right? But I think that's okay. That's just okay.
I think in person it looks menacing and it looks angry. And for a sports car, menacing and angry is always a good look. Now, why don't you go around the outside? I hope it's open on the other side. Let's show them the inside. We've gone to
Let me start this first,
all right,
and then I'll jump around.
So we've gone to a much bigger screen now with a digital dash cluster. That's pretty standard nowadays. In fact, 2 digital dash clusters. So I'm sure there's a variety of information that you can display in terms of, every bit of performance data that can be gotten will be there. And yet, it's still obviously a Mustang. So what I mean by that is there is, a little bit of cost cutting, right? You look at the plastic there, look at this plastic handle here. Mustangs start, about 38, the GTs, $40,000.
Maybe low 40s, 40.
Yeah, and of course this is going to be a little bit more like the Mach-E version, right? So
the Mach 1.
Mach 1 version,
Yeah.
sorry, the Mach 1 version. So, think of pricing in those terms. They have not announced pricing on the new Mustang yet, so we don't know, but I don't think it's going to be much more expensive. What do you think of those highly bolstered seats?
I love it, dude.
Yeah?
I love it. Recaros. And what I'm noticing is kind of like a proper old school handbrake, right?
Yep.
Of course, the 6-speed manual transmission, and that's anodized blue titanium. That's hollow, Roman. That's what I heard.
A blue ball.
It's got a blue ball. But look at the tachometer and speedometer. They're in this kind of classic, green color. Do you see that?
I do.
Like an old school Mustang would be. So that's really sweet, dude. I'm glad. I'm happy they're combining kind of some of the retro cues with a new design.
All right, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to put my big American bud behind the wheel of the brand new Mustang. And actually, I can get in here. That's always a plus. It means it's not too low. So let me see how I fit. Oh, I can crank it down even more, Andre.
Okay. What does it feel like?
It feels like my sides are very bolstered.
You're not going to go anywhere,
I like
right?
to drive. No, I'm not going to go. Wouldn't that be cool to start this bad boy up? And
You
just
should.
forward?
You should drift it.
I should. Oh, this is nice and tight, Andre. Really short throws. Look at that. And that is, you can tell that's real metal because it's cold. I always love that when, you can tell it's not plastic. Look at those short throws. Look how easy those are. 6-speed manual, of course.
Dude, I'm lusting after this car.
Yeah, red start button.
So it's got a 5-liter V8, of course, right?
Yep.
They kind of kept that engine. They updated it. It's now up to about 500 horsepower. And it's supposed to sound like a Mustang, right?
Well,
really great.
Let's face it. I mean, this is a performance car bargain, right?
Can you open the passenger? Can you reach over? Is that
come
possible?
on in. Yeah, it's open. Oh, I want to see what you think of the seats. Come on over here.
Let me try to jump in here.
You are taller by an inch, so you're 6'3". I like this too.
Ooh,
Look.
nice.
Yeah, so it's got the numbered dark horse. So I want to see what you think. If it's too much bolstering, come on in.
Okay, hold on.
This is exciting, Andre. It's not that often that a new Mustang is born. Now, there is some controversy. Some of the people are saying that this chassis is shared with the outgoing model. I'm not sure that's true. What do you think? A little tight, huh, for big boys?
No, actually, I'm okay.
Are you?
I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, as a passenger, sometimes passenger seat in the sports car is the punishment.
Yeah.
But not in this case. It's not punishing. I feel like I'm down inside the car. I feel pretty comfortable. I think, sweet dude, I'm kind of lusting after it.
Yeah, I know. I love when that happens. Huh? Steering wheel is nice and beefy. I love that. I love the little French stitching around the inside here. Of course, you've got a cluster theme. I wonder if we can change that. Should we try playing with it? Let's try sport. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Looky there. How about
Click OK?
why?
I want to get rid of those screens in the middle.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, nice.
That's very classic. Let's try track. Let's see what track looks like. So Paul would love this. So basically, you get a
yes.
giant tachometer. We know the red line is now 7,500 RPM.
High revving.
Yeah. This is
Coolant.
coolant, temperature, fuel.
It's empty on fuel, so we can't go very far,
Alright.
unfortunately.
Shall we do calm?
Calm.
Let's do calm.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a little too plain.
It's a little bit too calm.
Yeah, a little too plain Jane.
This is a dark horse.
And shall we try Fox body? That's pretty cool. 87 and 93.
Yeah, well, that was the green gauges. Those were the green gauges, dude.
Oh, that was the Fox body. So wait, there's more. So let's try normal. There's your normal.
Okay, normal is okay.
Okay, yeah. I kind of like the Fox body.
Sport.
Yeah, wonder what match drive mode means.
Does it try to read your mood?
Does it try to read how you're driving it? Fox body again? Should we do Fox body again? Now, I do like the fact that we've got a volume knob, which is great. And I do like that we have traditional knobs for some of and buttons for some of the controls. So obviously, you can turn on the max defroster. But I would love to see complete HVAC controls here instead of here.
Yeah, because they're digital right here. It's
Yeah.
kind of, so there's a lot of reflections here.
Not much we can do about that.
But you know what? I think they did a pretty good job updating this car.
Yeah?
Refreshing it, making it interesting.
Auxiliary gauges, look at that. We can play in here, see what else we have. So we have PSI, coolant temperature, volts. Wonder what that means.
Ooh. Oh, I think differential temperature maybe.
Is that your diff temp, you think?
Because look, it has a little like wheel axle
Yeah.
and temp.
And this is, of course, lateral and I guess back and forth. Geez, huh? Let's see what else there is. Custom mode.
Oh, you can
so
tune the suspension.
Yeah, so you can go to track mode, a little helmet. That's been in Mustang before. Sport mode, shocks, comfort, steering, and track exhaust.
You can change the exhaust sound.
I know. Once again, it's becoming standard, the little raccoon button.
Little raccoon button.
Yes.
It's right there.
And there's a track mode right there for your gauges, I believe. So let's see what else we can play with here. Cluster themes, we were playing with that. Oh, look
Colors.
at that. We can change the interior color.
Aha.
You can make it look like a Berlin disco. It's already kind of like a Berlin disco. Anything else? Let's go back one more. Let's go back.
Track apps, so you kind of record your sessions,
Yeah.
right?
and there's your navigation. This I'm not in love with, the owner's manual as the, instead of, well, I don't know if there's one in here, but probably not. But when you have a digital owner's manual, as you know, I recently got stuck in the Hummer EV, where everything kind of died, and I was not.
You didn't have a manual.
I didn't have a regular paper manual. Would have been nice when this was all locked up. Yeah. So, driver assistance. Am I missing anything, or is that's kind of all there is? So my Mustang, huh? Yeah, cool.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
I like this.
You like this?
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Would you pay?
I may have to pre-order this. They're probably all sold out, right?
I don't know. How much do you think this is going to cost? 55, 60,000?
No, I think it's over 60.
You think it's over 60?
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think. They haven't announced pricing yet, but they announced some timing, right?
Yeah, let's go on and talk about when this is going on sale, because we know that. This is a really cool color too. This kind of, it's almost, once again, Andre, you know, we seem to find that like black, dark blues are very popular here at the auto show. A lot of that. So this is kind of a metallic purple bluish color. So the Mustang will go on sale this spring, maybe summer, and that includes this one. So if you guys are jonesing for the top dog Mustang, and I think there'll be a top dog on top of the top dog eventually.
Shelby probably, right?
Yeah, 350, 500 Shelby. I'm sure it's coming.
It's getting loud in here.
All right. Well, let's end this video with the fact that if you want to get all of our coverage from the Chicago Auto Show, head over to alltfl.com. And of course, check out tflbids.com, where Tommy is selling his Mini GP, which is cool. Plus, we have a really cool Corvette and another sports car that I'm actually thinking about bidding on. So go to tflbids.com and check it out. And there it is, the new Blue Dark Horse.